At its core, On Guard is about rediscovery of love, of trust, and of the ability to embrace emotions when danger collides with desire. The novel follows Marco, a man whose life has always been defined by discipline, ambition, and the refusal to show weakness. Marco thrives on control, but beneath his confident exterior lies vulnerability and longing. His world is shaken when he encounters someone who challenges everything he thought he knew about himself. Enter Dante, fiery, stubborn, and determined to live authentically. Dante is bold, unafraid to speak his mind, and thrives on risk. Unlike Marco, he has no interest in hiding who he is. But when their paths collide in the charged atmosphere of protection, secrecy, and forbidden attraction, sparks fly. Not just emotional ones, but the kind that ignite transformation. Their relationship begins with tension, fueled by Marco's reluctance to risk exposure and Dante's determination to break through his walls. Marco is drawn to Dante's energy, while Dante is captivated by Marco's quiet strength. What begins as mistrust slowly transforms into trust, intimacy, and passion. As their bond deepens, Marco struggles with fear of rejection, fear of scandal, fear of losing himself in the shadow of danger. Dante, despite his own insecurities, pushes Marco to embrace authenticity. Their chemistry is undeniable, making every interaction charged with vulnerability and desire. Andi Jaxon's writing is sharp, emotional, and deeply engaging. She blends humor with heartbreak, creating a romance that feels both entertaining and transformative. The chemistry between Marco and Dante is electric, making their connection feel authentic and satisfying. Thematically, On Guard explores protector romance trope, the tension between duty and intimacy, identity and vulnerability. Marco's journey reflects the courage required to embrace intimacy despite fear, love, and risk. Dante's arc underscores the beauty of risking vulnerability in unconventional circumstances, community, and belonging. The New York God series setting adds grit and depth, reinforcing themes of loyalty and resilience. The climax is both emotional and triumphant, as Marco must decide whether his connection with Dante is worth the risk of vulnerability and rejection. The resolution affirms the novel's central message, that sometimes the fiercest battles lead to the most authentic love stories, even when they begin in the shadow of danger. By the end, On Guard is more than a romance. It is a meditation on courage, authenticity, and the beauty of finding someone who sees you for who you truly are. It begins the New York God series with passion, grit, and emotional resonance, leaving listeners eager for the next installment.